What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're going to be looking at the DMR. So recently, I've been playing with some new friends, and there's a Iranian group that I play with lately, and they're absolutely amazing and really funny, and I love playing with them so much. And one of them uses the DMR. And I was thinking there, wait, the DMR got a massive nerf. So I re-went through the patch notes, and of course, it got a buff to the recoil. And I was like, is it enough to be a main weapon? So we checked it out, and guys, I'm not going to lie to you. This gun is actually pretty decent. But enough of this. Let's get straight on into it, right? And we're going to show you just how good this weapon is, okay? Honestly, I loved it. I hope you guys love it too. And maybe we'll use it on stream as well. But if you haven't done so, guys, please smash that subscribe button because we've got a lot of new content coming for you guys over the next couple of weeks. And we're also going to be releasing shorts. So if you ever just want to see little clips and that of, you know, some crazy things that we do over on the stream or any other time, feel free to definitely check out the shorts that are going to be coming on a daily basis onto the channel. Hope you all have a beautiful day, guys, and yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Oh my god. Alright, guys, so my first thought and reaction from the very first shot using this weapon in pretty much like 2-3 months since the DMR was a meta gun, was that it just felt powerful, you know. Obviously, here I missed, obviously, a couple of shots there, just trying to get used to the new recoil pattern. But in general, guys, the weapon, it's not that it feels like it was before, where it's pretty overpowered or anything like that. It does feel... To me, I'm actually going to say this gun feels balanced, you know. It's a hard-hitting gun because, obviously, it's a single-shot weapon. But it's not overpowered to the point where it just instantly deletes someone, you know. It does go down to recoil control, as well as how fast you can pull your trigger, as well as... There's so many factors in it that just make it feel a lot balanced. And I'm sat here thinking to myself, when I shoot some of these people, if I was using a fully automatic weapon... for example, the C58, which is obviously the current meta weapon, how does it compare to that? And it feels like it's a very similar stage, you know? It feels like the time to kill is very similar, but obviously this requires more accuracy because obviously I'm not... On this one, I have to focus on pressing, you know, the trigger over and over again, as well as holding that recoil control. Whereas when you're using a fully automatic weapon, you just push and hold the trigger, and then you work all on the recoil. So there's pros and cons to each, and I feel like this gun is definitely in a balanced state. Obviously, a lot of these gunfights we've got into so far, they have in fact been on a stage where the opponent is in fact already broken. But checking out this one here where I take on these two people, neither of them had their armors broken, and to me it felt like it's still done a lot of damage. Absolutely deleted both of these people, and they were fully plated. As you can tell, they had plates on the floor. They wouldn't have been sat there with no armor on. They were definitely fully plated. Obviously, moving on to this situation here, I decided to split apart from Token, who was my teammate on this. But I didn't realize that there was actually an enemy in the middle of the field. Obviously, I break this guy's armor, which means I broke it in one shot. He was definitely already injured. He wasn't fully plated. And then, obviously, Token jumped over the wall and got the finish. This guy didn't focus on me for some reason. He was focusing on the guy that just had his teammate killed. And that's how we managed to get that kill. But that being said, guys, I definitely feel like that this weapon, if you can control the slight recoil that it has, because obviously it does have a bit of recoil compared to what it used to have when it was completely broken, this gun definitely has a lot more recoil now. But working towards, you know, making this gun a better weapon, I would definitely say that they've improved the recoil compared to when it was nerfed, and it's at a more balanced stage now, so it definitely has a bit of a kick to it. But that kick to it is, for better words, more balanced now than what it was. So here, obviously, I died on the mountain. And the situation we're at is I decided to land on Token instead of landing on myself. For some reason, it took me a while to just get everything going on because there were people nearby. I was just focusing on trying to listen out for them to see if they were pushing. But I got myself in order. Token managed to knock one here. But I did tell Token not to worry about pushing them. And if you notice, Token instantly turns around and comes towards me. As always, guys, communication and teamwork is key. You know, if I was playing with someone there and they just even though they had knocked someone, I did say, look, just pull back with me. Don't worry about going to finish. Some people might have been like, no, I want to go get my kill, and they would have ran off, and it could have turned bad, you know. I'd be on my own, he'd be on his own, and sometimes teamwork, you do have to sacrifice a couple of kills. Even if I knock someone, I won't always go and try and get the first, because I know deep down that the rotation is going to be better. So I said to him, obviously, now that I've got my weapons and that, let's go back, get your kills. Obviously, he says he knocked someone up in the window. I stunned the second person that was running across. I didn't manage to get the first hit because I fell down the lip of the rock. But on the rotation, obviously, he has to come to us. He's deep in the storm right now. And, yeah, turn around. We managed to get the kill. Moving forward, though, we're in a bit of a sticky situation. But if you have a look where they are, they're up on top of the hill. Okay, now we're going downhill, which isn't the best idea, but we are in deep cover from them. Now, if you notice at the top right of the screen, it says that there's 3 groups left and 6 people, which means it's a 2v2v2. So I decided to rotate to the right because there were a team at the originally at the wall to the left, and then there was a team at the top of the hill. So we went all the way far right, hoping that, one, I could get my perks back, because obviously I died, and secondly, we thought it would be a really good idea because we didn't think there'd be anyone at the top, but they actually rushed up the top of the hill. I managed to knock one straight away, instantly deleting him, and even close range against an SMG, I managed to actually win that gunfight with this DMR, because as I said, it has a very high output in damage, and the gun is beautiful. I'm not going to lie to you guys, the gun is really good, and I'm definitely probably going to try using it a couple of times on the stream as well. But that also being said, we knew that there was only one team left. They had to be down in the hill, because in the ditch part, because let's be honest, we're at the top. There's nothing to the left side, which means they must be right in front of us here, down the hill. Obviously, Token sees one of their heads, pings it, and then obviously I rotate to the right. He stays left. He tells me to let him know when to stun. I tell him to throw the stun. He throws it. Boom, the stun goes off. He throws a second one. I see his little head in the grass verge there, and then the second one shooting. I tell him, wait, I've got the execution, and as always, we come in clutch with the throwing knife straight through the eyeballs. And yeah, guys, honestly, this DMR is amazing. And there it is, guys, 19 kills for myself, and genuinely thoroughly enjoyed this weapon. I feel like if it was buffed anymore, it would become overpowered again. And if it was nerfed anymore, it'd be unusable. I feel, honestly, guys, it is in a perfect balanced position. And if you do enjoy using single shot weapons, the DMR is definitely going to be the way to go. Unfortunately, the Type 63 just isn't quite there yet. It does need to be a little bit buffed more to be balanced. But obviously, it's a very fine line. If they buff it too much, it could become overpowered. So the dev team do have a lot of work to do when it comes to buffing and nerfing weapons to get them all balanced. But so far, they are definitely taking the right approach and direction into doing that, and making Warzone to be fair, it's actually becoming in the best state it's ever been, with the fact that there are multiple different meta weapons that you can be using right now. So guys, as always, I really do appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. We've got a lot of new content coming out and planned for the next coming weeks. So if you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button. I'd honestly really appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Let's see if we can get 100 likes on this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.